Hey, what's up, y'all? Oh, Robert's in the house. Hey, Robert. I'm going to let people come up on the panel today. We got to talk. I'm going to put the link in the chat. I know everybody has heard about this. And I feel like, oh my God, it was at that moment. It was at that moment that Chris Rock knew he had up. Man, really? Rico's on there too? Oh my goodness. I know everybody's probably on there talking about it. Boy. So, Robert, can you come up to the panel? Oh, that's your opinion? Okay, good. We're gonna have a lot of different opinions today. I've got to come back on this evening and talk about this. Hi, Camilio. Nice to have you in. I'm not one that, like to see people fighting and what have you, it wasn't a fight. But men, from what I understand, they squashed it afterwards. But just because Chris Rock said it was all right, if that is indeed the case, doesn't mean that he still doesn't have time to press charges. So I don't know what the statute of limitations is on that. If anybody in here does, let me know. And it might be a per state thing. I don't think that's federal in nature at all. I'm good. Okay, Robert. Man, oh man. Oh, you still in bed, huh? Camilla. So, Robert, okay, so you're saying he should have got him arrested. He could have, right after the Oscars, clink, 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 clink. Oh, my. I mean, you know what? I didn't know Will Smith had such a temper on him. I really never seen him operate like that. We only see what they want us to see. And sometimes, every once in a while, what they don't want you to see. Boy. Let me get this over on YouTube so I can make sure I have some things straightened out. Okay. Spring break. Okay, good. Okay, let me see who popped in the back. Oh!
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Robert.
I can only stay on for a few minutes. I gotta get back to work. But
Okay.
I was watching it live last night, and Will was laughing at first until he looked over at Jada. Jada turned up her eyes, and then Will
He
went
got
up there.
salty about it, right?
Right, but he said in the beginning, Chris Rock, "I love you, Jada. I can't wait for part 2 of G.I. Jane." It was all a joke. They've been joking all night, but he just went a little bit too far. I think he felt he had to protect her from his book when his mother used to get beaten by the father. So he felt he had to do something. So he went up there. That wasn't the time to do it.
Okay. I got your point. So your point of view is he started off the joke with "I love you, Jada." So that was like the caveat. It's like I'm getting ready to say something that's gonna be kind of slim shady,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
love you.
Yep.
Okay. And then you're saying live that they were laughing. I mean, that Will was laughing, but then when he looked at his wife, she was looking kind of like,
Yeah.
okay. And then that's when he got in his manhood and got up and was like, I got to deal with you
Yeah.
now. Okay.
Yeah.
One thing I think that I noticed was that now I know that Chris Rock comes from a pretty tough neighborhood. So it's been a long time
Mm-hmm.
since he's been there, but he should have known that Will Smith was coming up there to handle some business.
But where was
And
security?
but I like the fact, I'm not saying that he was at fault. What I'm saying is I like the fact that I think Chris in his mind was thinking, okay, I'm gonna have to take this. I know what's coming. And he stood there. He didn't run, like a little,
Mm-hmm.
wimp. And he stood there and Will, hit him. Now he didn't hit him like Mike Tyson would have hit him, but he hit him and he just went, a little bit and he just stood there and took it and he laughed about it. And I respect that. I think he knew
He
in
did
his
slap the
mind that,
words out of his mouth, though.
yeah, sure. But you know what? It didn't even sound like a slap to me. A slap sound like that,
Mm-hmm.
but it sounded like it was a little bit of oomph behind it. So I think the way he hit him, he didn't hit him like I've seen, a lot of dudes hit, but his hand kind of went down and up. So it kind of looked like it was going to be a slap, but I think his fist was closed.
Probably.
I'm like, man. And I mean, because at first everybody thought it was is this part of the script?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What did you think at first, Robert?
I thought it was part of the script until he started swearing and cursing. I said, "Oh, okay." But
Okay.
mm-hmm.
Man, I just hope that they can, have it be like water under the bridge because sometimes comedians, and especially a comedian like Chris Rock, they go over the limits that most comedians won't.
Yeah.
And, he didn't think it was over the limit clearly because he started it. Well, he started off with "I love you." He was kind of trying to let her know, trying to let them know that I'm getting ready to say something, but
Mm-hmm.
it's all in fun. Yeah.
But
Will Smith.
this is an ongoing beef with them, though. This is an
Oh,
ongoing beef.
okay. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Because remember when Will and Jada was boycotting the Oscars a couple years
Yes.
ago, but Chris Rock said a joke about their film not being in getting the award. So that carried on till last night.
Okay, you broke up a little bit. You said Chris Rock made a joke about their movie. What?
Concussion. Remember the movie Concussion in
Yes.
2019? He
Yes.
said it, and that's when Will and Jada was boycotting. Told everybody to boycott. And he said,
Right.
"Oh, they weren't going to win anyway." So that was a joke from there. And then he said another joke last night.
So now, Robert,
Uh-huh.
was Concussion even nominated?
No.
That's okay. So now I understand. So Concussion
Yeah.
wasn't nominated, and then Jada got up on her soapbox saying that we ought to boycott. Will Smith said, "No, you don't have to. You do all of that,
Mhm.
And then when the Oscars actually was shown that year, Chris Rock made that comment, made that joke about it.
Right.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if Chris learned his lesson, but he's all over. He's probably already all over the world. People looking at that.
Oh yeah, they showed it last night. People in other countries, they had it live with the swears and everything. So I look at it, he just made Chris Rock career another level. And now he could talk about it. It was
He
live.
sure
He
can.
talked about it. You're gonna look like the fool because he's gonna tell jokes around the world.
Right, because Chris Rock, he's been making fun of his life for the longest. Remember
Yep.
that show that he did when he was a little
Everybody
boy in
hates
middle
Chris.
school?
Everybody
Yeah.
hates Chris. The adult years.
Right. And he talked about, him getting beat up, by that bully all the time and how he
Mhm.
wasn't treated right. So he's gonna take this, and if I was him, if comedian if he is, I would take it and
Mhm.
roll with it.
Yep.
And I wouldn't he could, but I wouldn't press charges. It depends on how you gonna go with it. It's kind of like a lot of people were talking about remember when the scandal came down about President Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky, and people was angry at his wife Hillary because she didn't leave him. I'm like, wait a minute, hold it. First of all, that's their business. Second
Mhm.
of all, you don't know what she has planned for the future,
Mhm.
and you can see what she did with that. You
Yeah.
know, she became a senator. She became a secretary of state. Almost became president.
Yep. Yep.
So you have to sort of, you know, you don't know what people have on their mind, but we'll see depending upon what Chris Rock does. And I got a feeling he probably gonna take it the direction that you're saying.
Or his brother Tony Rock, who's a comedian. He could talk about it.
You always in the studio, or maybe I'm just out the loop so much now. Tell me about Tony. I didn't know he had a brother that was a comedian. What are you trying to do,
Yeah.
like Eddie Murphy and Charlie?
They all hung together. Yeah. In a way, Tony Rock, the little one that was on the show, he
Yeah.
became a comedian right after Rock after him.
Wow. So what is Tony known for? What is he on? Where has he been seen?
He been on the show All of Us, the show that was produced by Will and Jada. Yep.
Wow. Okay. I remember that show. I can't
Yep.
remember. Did it was it on Netflix? All of
No, it
us?
was on UPS. It was on the regular channels, the little side channels.
I
And they,
remember seeing it. Now who did he
yeah.
play with in there?
Dwayne Martin, your girl Lisa Ray, and he was the best friend. That's Tony Rock. That was the
Okay.
best friend.
Thank
Yep.
you, Robert. Now I got it. Because I used
And
to
that
watch
show,
that show.
yeah, and that show was produced by Will and Jada.
Okay. I remember. It was a while back. And
Yep.
they had that cute little boy that was like, "You're
Yep.
killing me. You're really killing me."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was Lisa Ray's first breakout on TV. I know she did that movie Girl 6.
No, she
And
did Players Club.
okay.
Lisa did Players Club, and that was her first role on TV.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember seeing Lisa when people used to dare her at school, and I would say, "Lisa, you going somewhere, girl, because you'll take a dare just like that."
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't afraid to do anything. So I knew that if she ever was really able to get close to being an actress, if they said, "Take off your top," she'd be like, "Oh, ain't nothing saying
Okay.
nothing but a thing." Because she did it in high school.
She said, "This breast, everybody got them."
Right, exactly. And I was like, "Ooh, that's my girl." When I grow up, I want to be like Lisa.
But with your top on.
Right. Shoot. Yeah, and you know what? She's always been, even though she's got a lot of trouble that they portray on TV right now. She's been on Ayanla, Fix My Life, things like that. She's always been a decent and kind-hearted person. I never knew her to be, even though she was part of the in crowd, I've never knew her to be insolent, or mean-spirited in any way. So I was really hoping that she would succeed in her endeavors, and she did.
Yeah.
Now she just got to work through with her family, the family issues,
Yeah.
to get things going.
Yeah, her and her daughter.
Yeah. And, I noticed she has I don't know what she's studying now, if she's studying anything, but I know that she had a Catholic background because our school was Catholic, and we had to have classes and things like that associated and had to go to mass. But yeah, interesting. Okay, so anyway, yeah, God bless Lisa Ray and her family.
Yep.
Going back to Chris though, and Will Smith. So now they were helping out his brother, his baby brother. I take it.
Yep.
Okay, and something kind of got amiss during the years back and forth, and then you hear him saying jokes about their movie, and they wasn't going. You know, you see,
He was just telling jokes. He's just a comedian. He's taking up to date topics and just throwing it out there.
but like Robert, you and I are friends. I'm not gonna take something that you told me that really was something that was say like your baby, and then try to rub salt in it to make other people laugh.
Yeah.
But I'm not a comedian, I guess. So,
Yeah. He got to make a living. That's what he do. Tell jokes.
but at the expense of your friends.
But he figured he could talk about himself. Everybody's open book. He just can't go deep down and tell your personal stuff. But talking about the movie that didn't go nowhere, that's not harmful. I don't see it harmful.
It may not be, but it depends on. Okay, so say like what he did at the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for me, that wouldn't have made me feel salty because I know Chris, is a comedian. I know he's gonna go for the jugular. I already expressed to people that that in her case that she has this disease, alopecia.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't have affected me like that. But I thought Jada had a tougher skin than that, especially being in the field that she's in.
Yeah.
She did not.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if it was because she looked at him as a friend or if she just in general, is like that when it comes to criticism or jokes.
Well, I would have said, sit me in the back, because you sat right up front. You knew what was going to happen. The first person they could see, they're going to get on. You just sit me in the back. Sit me in the back. I don't need to be up front.
Right. Because I've been in comedy clubs, and have you ever been to a comedy club where the comedian, the only thing they do, they don't really have good content, but they will just crack on people in the audience?
D.L. Hughley.
And I'm like, is that all you have?
Yep.
Is that all you got?
Mm-hmm.
I can laugh at people. I can sit on the stoop. I can sit on the porch and laugh at people all day long about what they have on. I want some content.
Yeah.
I remember I was at a club with a guy I was dating, and he wanted to sit in the front. I was just thinking like, okay, he wants a good view. That fool wanted to go back and forth with the comedian.
Yeah, and he'd never win because the comedian has a mic.
Well, that's what the comedian said. He said, brother, I got the mic. You can't win. But guess what? The guy I was with, I'm not going to say his name, but he was just on it, and he was loud, and he was overtaking him. And I said, sit down. What you doing? Sit down. They're going to throw us out of here. I'm like, if you want to be so funny, go up there on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, because he was talking about everybody, that's going down the line, Robert. Okay.
Wow.
And so then when he got to, my friend, he stood up and he started cracking on him. Like, dude, look at your hat. Dude, look at your head. It's square. Oh, he was just like, I know you ain't trying to crack on nobody with your it's like, oh my God.
You said you met the right one tonight then.
Yes. He kind of diverted, but then the guy I was with, he kept on and kept on, and I'm like, okay, how much did you pay for these tickets? And you the show, you want to be the headliner?
But like, hey, I'm trying to get the people their money worth. You just talking about people. I'm giving you actual jokes.
Okay. So Robert, what are you doing? You on lunch period or something?
I just snuck out real quick so I can have the conversation with you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. That was
You're
nice.
welcome.
You know, I like talking with you about these things because you're our studio insider.
I'm here for you.
How's the weather right now?
It's a little chilly, but I could deal with it. It's no rain. I'm
Right.
happy.
It's chilly and gray here too. But when I saw that last night, I said, "Oh my God!" You know, we were laughing about it, my husband and I, and then I said, "You know what?" I got up this morning and then I saw the actual video, and I said, "I got to talk about this because I just started busting out laughing."
Yeah, I saw it live. 'Cause I was on with Rico watching the Oscars at the same time.
Oh,
I saw it live, and then the whole room just got quiet the last hour of the show. Nobody wanted to joke. No one wanted to say nothing. It was like, what happened?
wait, Robert, did you see when Will was cussing him out? Did you
Hmm.
see Lupita Nyong'o sit next
Yeah,
to him? She was
she
like,
like, ooh. She like, oh, is this real? I got this.
her eyes was.
She said, we need the Black Panther right now.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh. Camille said, I've been to a comedy club once. I used to love going to those comedy clubs,
Hmm.
and I used to go to one in Chicago all the time. Uh,
Hmm.
but it was a um, it was a comedy club that was featuring African Americans,
Okay.
and they are no longer in existence. But and I don't know why, because they were. It must have been management problems because they were full all of the time.
They
All
probably
of the
didn't want to pay the comedians. That's what it was.
maybe,
They give
maybe.
them a couple of dollars, talking about, oh, be happy with that, and someone
Well,
else come over there and they give them all the money in the world and close
yeah,
the club down.
yeah. And I was glad to get uh a chance to go there while they were still in existence because it was a
Hmm.
lot of fun. I saw people like I saw Joe Torre. I saw that guy. He's a real big earthquake. Uh, I never got to see some of the big ones though. Like I really wanted to go and check out Paul Mooney.
Mm.
Never got a chance to see Paul Mooney, so you know how that goes.
Yeah.
I did see. And I saw the guy that used to play on. He was, I think, like a basketball player, and he played in his own sitcom. He was a teacher or something, or used to be in the military. Hey, Gio. She said,
Used to
"Well,
be.
you can only go so far when talking about people." Well, yeah, yeah. I laughed, and well, now some things are better not joke. Amen, amen. Gio, you can come up if you want to on the panel. Them comedians go too far sometimes. People trying to make a living and they making jokes. I love
Yeah,
comedians, but I cannot believe some of the stuff they say about their friends.
but you going to the comedy show to laugh. That's what they do. That's what they're meant to do.
Yeah,
That's
Robert.
all they do.
But I've never seen anybody. But see, I knew when they said Chris Rock was going to host, I was like, oh boy, because he goes deep. Him and this one other guy, they go deep, and then they suffer the consequences. But Chris Rock is the only one I know that ever got punched or slapped or whatever. You saw what I
Yeah.
said. Let me see. The comedy club I went to was a complete mess. I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, that's what they're there for.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness. But Jada, I saw the look. I saw the look because
Hmm.
Will didn't react from him being upset about what he said. Will
Right.
reacted because of seeing his wife
Right.
and how she was feeling, and she got
Hmm.
her feelings hurt, and that's when he jumped up.
Yep.
See. Gio
But
says,
I
I am
think,
talking about on the Oscars. Come on, it's a classic show. You don't make raunchy jokes about Will's wife.
oh, they made the Oscars black last night. If that's what they were trying to make.
No, because people were probably like, oh my God, look at that.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying, right?
Yep,
Oh my
yep,
God.
yep,
Like here we go. This
yep,
is what happens when you. I'm like, let me
yep.
see. I still got the link in the chat, but I'm gonna remove the one up from the top and bring it down to the bottom. Uh, in case you want to come on, Gio. Well, he got what he got, and I stand behind that slap. I was laughing my to do off when, well, because I didn't watch the Oscars, I missed it, and I was like, oh, I
Hmm.
missed it. But then my husband started showing me, like, did you see this picture? And I'm looking, and he's like, do you think that's real or scripted? And I looked, and I said, I don't know. But then this morning, when I looked, at some more pictures, I was like, no, that was real.
Hmm.
That was real, and
I'm.
Jada got salty about it. And
Hmm.
like I said, Jada, in your industry, you don't have a thick skin. You know,
Hmm.
you should have known. And like you said, sit further back because he joking with people he could see. And then
Because
that was
in the beginning of the show, they were cracking on Samuel Jackson, Wanda Sykes, Regina Hall, and Amy Schumer. They were just telling jokes.
give me some good ones though.
Yeah, they were talking about Samuel Jackson's a legend, and then Regina Hall looked and she said, I don't know. He don't have this kind of credential and he don't have that one. And he just laughed it off. And then he started naming out movies and stuff. And they were like, oh yeah, yeah, he liked that. I said maybe we'll do that one. But he shouldn't have took it
Wow.
out like that.
Okay, Gio was talking about how she has a disease, and he should. I think he knew. Chris is not
He
stupid.
didn't know.
He's very. You don't think he knew?
I don't think he knew.
Well, I've heard her talk about
Yeah, but I don't think he knew.
it. Well, did he? What did he say when he apologized, or did he?
Who? Well, Will? He
Chris.
apologized to everybody else except to
Oh yeah,
Chris.
I heard him say that. I heard him apologize to the Oscar committee or whatever, the Academy Award committee. But
Yeah. Chris
did
hasn't apologized.
Chris haven't said anything yet?
And I don't think he should. It's a joke.
Hey, Junkie Janker.
I didn't tell you to come on stage and slap the words out my mouth. That was on you. Because Chris couldn't get his words together after that. Like the documentary. Oh, the winner. He know where he was.
He knew it was coming. He knew it. When Will got up and started walking toward him, he knew, and that's why I'm glad he didn't run off. So it would be worse. But he didn't even try to protect himself. He knew.
No, he's from Brooklyn. He said, "Why am I running?"
He knew. I think he knew he deserved that, but he told the joke because he wanted to. And so, like you said, he's going to get more fame about that, from other people. That maybe it's going to boost his career again.
Mm-hmm.
But
the Oscars should have had security up there. They knew in case something goes up.
Yeah, I didn't see nobody come nowhere. I mean, he walked a long way to get to that stage.
Yep. Security should have ran up there. The person holding the camera should have said, "Let me tackle him" or something.
But you know what? I don't even think security knew what was going on. I think security thought that maybe that was part of it too, because a lot of people thought, "Is this scripted? What just happened?"
Mm-hmm.
Because when I saw him in the video walking up there, I was just like, oh, "Okay, what he gonna do? Do like a headlock or something like that?"
But he shouldn't even sat there for the rest of the show, the next hour of the show. He shouldn't have been able to sit there.
Oh, okay. Let me see what I missed here. Gio said that Jada was not liking that comment about her being bald, and Samuel Jackson don't care. No, he don't. He don't give a damn. He don't.
Yeah.
Jada was hurt. Okay, and Junkie Janker says that he's a comedian himself. Well, you better watch out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Frank, how are you? Welcome in. You know what we talking about? And it was at that moment that Chris
Mm-hmm.
Rock knew he had. Uh,
Mm-hmm. So
woo! Let's see. Gio says she's staying behind the slap. Chris knew better. Okay, so Gio says she's staying behind it, and Robert is saying that that he ought to sue him. Or not sue him. What'd you say? You say have him arrested?
it should got him arrested.
I know Chris is mad today. Yes, Frank. Oh my God. I know you all over. Like, but like Robert said, that's gonna give him, some more notoriety. But I guess when you're a comedian, any notoriety is good. Whether it's good or bad notoriety, it's like we say on YouTube, like you can do a thumbs down if you want to, but you can stay on here if you want to. That just giving me watch hours.
So now when the comedy show comes to my job in June, I can't wait to hear the jokes now. Omar and some more. I know someone's going to say something about it.
Robert, can you get me in there?
Come on. I get you in.
No, you had to put something over my mouth while they do it. I'm in the back.
Look, I'm gonna be cracking up too with my little piece on. I'm gonna be cracking up.
Some more is my girl. She's my girl. So okay, who's gonna be on tour? Some more. Who else?
Some more. Omar Epps and it's 3 other comedians. So I can't wait for this.
Okay, Frank. I have the link in the chat. If you want to come up and speak on this issue, you're more than welcome to. Oh my God! Let's see what.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on up, Frank, because I gotta get back into work so I can listen.
Gio says, yes, Chris is mad, but he should be mad at himself by hurting Jada like that. He just trying to stay relevant in Hollywood. Now Will is more famous than him. Will don't take no mess about his wife, and Chris is the person who gets slapped.
I don't think a lot of people are gonna want to work with Will after this.
Ooh.
So that 20 million he was making, I think it's gonna start going down.
And that was the night. You know what? We're not even talking about that, but that was the night that he got an Academy Award.
And they could take that away from him if they want to.
Ooh.
The Oscars could take that away from conduct.
I guess that's one of the reasons he apologized as well.
Right. That's why he did it so quick.
Jada probably whispered over that. Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. He finally got nominated and recognized, and then he let his temper get the best of him.
Mm-hmm.
There was other ways he could have, handled that, of course, not by doing that. But I didn't know that he had that kind of temper.
Well, he should have slapped that rapper that slept with his wife with that entanglement 3 years ago. He ain't do nothing with that.
Okay. Let's see. Junkie Jenkins said, LOL, watch out for what, Kim? I'm not scared of nothing. Okay. There's so many mixed feelings about that slap. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like, and I like hearing people's opinions about it. Me personally, see, I was biased because Chris Rock used to make me mad all the time in some of his jokes. Like, I have listened to raunchy comedians. I've listened to ones that sometimes I think cross the line, but it just seemed like every time I would hear something Chris would say, I felt like crossing the line, brother. You crossing the line. You really. And I'm like, Whoopi Goldberg has been known to cross the line.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Wanda Sykes.
Martin Lawrence.
Yep. Eddie Murphy in the beginning.
Yeah, and what was that guy's name? There was a political satirist.
I forgot. He was one of the senators.
Oh, you talking about him? Yeah, him too. Yeah. He was the Minnesota.
Yeah. Bill
Uh,
Maher.
it was a white guy who he was an older comedian, like up there, like with Paul Mooney them, and
I know who
he,
you're talking about.
yeah, he was something else. He
The
was
Seven
something
Dirty
else.
Words. What's his name?
Let's
He
see.
had the white beard. He was in the movie Car Wash.
Yep. Carlin, yep. George Carlin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Gio says you don't know what he did to that rapper. Will probably was sleeping around too. Oh yeah, they got an open relationship from what I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But that rapper not sleeping with Jada now.
Why? He already put it all out there now. Now she's embarrassed.
This is Junkie Junkie said, and you better think twice before you slap the mess out of me. You would have fought back, Junkie. Junkie, would you have slapped him back or would you have punched him back?
I would have took him out.
You would have?
Wait a
minute. If you had been Chris Rock, you would have took him out?
Oh yeah. You hit me, I'm hitting you back. That's what my mama said.
Oh, that would have been a melee though.
Yep. The Black Oscars, welcome.
Gio said that's what I mean. Chris go too far, just way too far. He deserved a slap not only from Will but from his entire family. Look, slap, slap, slap. Frank say, me too. Oh my goodness, take him out. If he would have slapped me, I'd fight back and have you a warning. Okay, so and Will went up there so cool though too. He wasn't running, he wasn't, acting a fool. He just went up there,
and had a smirk when he was walking back to his seat.
Hell no. Lupita was like,
he was like, wow, this is good. I'm coming back next year.
And I like the fact that I like for my man to take up for me, but I am concerned sometimes because you don't know what other people have going on, or what they might have under they shirt, or something like that. So, of course, he knew that Chris Rock didn't have a weapon on him or anything like that. And I don't even know if it don't even look like Will was prepared for him to hit him back. Did you notice that?
Yeah, he just like, I'm going to hit him, I'm going to walk off.
Boom, boom, boom. That was it. Like, okay, Will, way to stand up. But I will say this. We mentioned it before. Will was laughing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Until
he looked over at Jada. Until he looked at Jada.
Yeah.
And then he said, I better say something.
Let's see. Gio says, Will is the man protecting his wife. Chris Rock is a scary cat. You know for yourself, a real man would have whooped Will's butt.
But I don't think Chris is a scaredy cat because he didn't run.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I was saying. I think he knew, because you heard him when he said, uh-oh.
Here what he said. Here come King Richard.
He knew.
He said a joke before he hit him. Here come King Richard.
And he stood there and he did take it. He didn't flinch. He didn't run. He didn't defend himself. He just took it.
Yep.
So I think Chris is the kind of comedian that knows, yeah, I might get my butt whooped, but I'm here for the joke. And I'm gonna say the joke regardless. I'm gonna say what I want to say regardless. And like you said, Robert, he's been doing this a long time, and the neighborhood he comes from,
yeah,
he probably didn't got his butt whooped more than a few times. Since
he was 18 years old, he's been doing that.
Yeah, because I thought somebody was gonna say, even though he didn't get knocked out, you know how when he that movie Friday, you get knocked up. No, but and so here go my husband talking about, oh man, he didn't hit him hard enough. He should have hit him in the sweet spot. That fool would have went down if I hit him.
Look, and the Chris Rock was smart. He could just say, "All right, hit me and stay down on the ground." Talking about, I'm going to get paid, paid, paid.
Yeah. Let's see. Frank says, I respect the fact that he protected his wife, but I think he should have handled it after the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Frank, I'm just thinking, yeah, if he had handled it after the show, though, it would have been premeditated. But there are ways that he could have handled it to hurt,
Yeah.
Chris. And then from what Studio Man was telling me earlier, they've all had dealings and workings with each other. Like Robert said that Chris Rock's younger brother is a comedian and that they allowed him to work on a show that he and his wife produced and directed called All of Us.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess they was trying to help each other then. If he junkie
Mm-hmm.
said, you saw what I said. Go ahead, Robert. Was you gonna say something?
No, I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I saw what you said, Junkie Janker. You said I'll fight back. If he would have slapped me, I'll fight back. I gave you a warning. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Gio says he was too shocked that Will was walking toward him. Gio said he was scared to run. I ain't never been too scared to run, but anyway, that's why he never thought that would happen. Well, what do you think he was walking up there for? To give him a hug, Gio?
I'll probably just to scold him in person in the face.
He could have did that from his feet, like he was doing when he walked back.
Uh-huh.
Ah, let's see. You go slap the out. Forget that after the show starts. Frank said, "Wow, okay. What would I do? Okay, Junkie Janker, what would I do if I was Chris, or what would I do if I was Will Smith or Jada? Just tell me which one, and then I think I'll let you know what I think I would have done, because you never know till you're in the situation." Robert, have you ever got to the point where you was like just in a situation that you didn't know what's coming and you just lit off, and then people said, "Oh my God, I didn't know," or you didn't expect what you did?
Yeah, at my son's basketball game,
What happened?
I was sitting there videotaping the game. One of the coaches and an off-duty cop didn't know he was an off-duty cop at the time. He wanted to talk smack, and I looked at him. He was talking trash to everybody, and he said, "I'm talking to you too, big boy." Didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I finished video of the game, closed the camcorder up. Afterwards, I said, "Now what do you got to say?" Now you want to apologize. I said, "No, there's no apologize now. You had all that rah-rah before. Now let's get it on." So then my wife got into it. My wife got into it. He started saying something to my wife. I said, "Oh, you don't say nothing to her." Then his wife gonna say something. I'm like, we could make this a whole big thing. So, after a while, I stopped. One of the other coaches came and got me, got the camcorder, went back and finished taping the second game. And everybody said, "Wow, that's not the same person about 10 minutes ago." I said, "No, you provoke me. I'm going to come for you." Other than that, I don't say nothing. I'm on my business. But you're not going to talk trash to me, my wife, and the kids. The kids are playing ball. They're not doing nothing. Don't be mad because you're losing.
That is ridiculous. I think it needs to be more security at these games, especially in places like Texas. I know they have security at many games in Atlanta. I think maybe some things jumped off there, and the parents decided we need security. It's ridiculous. I'm like, it's a game. It's young people playing the game. Why are y'all so riled up about this?
I apologize to the parents. I apologize to the kids. They said, "Oh, we won this game for you. We went to the championship."
Cool.
And
That's
then
terrible.
but he was an off-duty cop or a retired cop. I'm like, I keep money in my car just in case something stupid happens. Go to my car, get me out of jail. It was a weekend.
Bail me out.
I'll be all right.
You talk to your wife, baby, the money. You know where the money is. Come get me, because I'm getting ready to take him out.
Yep. Yeah. So I keep a couple hundred in my car just in case.
That's a shame. So and he out there as a police officer off duty talking all that trash.
Yep.
And
I'm
I
like, we
guess
could
he
go.
figured people know who I am, so they're not gonna say nothing to me. But you fooled him.
Hey, come for me. I come for you.
That's right. Like that's why I tell people like, don't come for me because I didn't call for you. Don't do
Right.
it. Don't do it.
And the
Let's
funny
see.
part, the little old lady was sitting there on the bench. She looked up at me. She looked at him. She got up. She moved to the other side. She said something's about to go down.
I would have too. I don't play that. I'm from Chicago. I see stuff about to go down. I'm like, Let me see. Gio said when I saw him get up, I would have said, "Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go." Look, stage left. Okay, Junkie said if I was Chris. Okay, if I was Chris, first of all, okay, let me start from the point that if I was Chris and I knew I had a mouth like that, and I would have just took the hit myself. But see, I wouldn't have said something that raw in the first place. But let's just take it as if I was Chris all the way. So yeah, I would have took it and kind of like I wouldn't have hit him back. I wouldn't have had no brawl up there. I might have wanted to, but Chris knows what he's getting into every time he does it. He takes a risk. He's a risk taker. That's what he is. He's a highly paid risk taker. Let me see. Frank said, honestly, if Will would slap another man, it would have been a fight on stage. Yeah. It depends on who it was.
He wouldn't have done it to The Rock. He would have done to someone that's weaker than him. He wanted no big guy.
Right. I was gonna say if it had been like Ice Cube or Ice T up there or something, or The Rock or something like that. Nah, he wouldn't have handled it that way. I don't think. I agree. Let's see. Camille said I've been in that situation before. Really? Do tell. Let's see. Gio's talking to Frank. Chris was scared to hit him back. He knew Will was mad enough to really put that hurt on his butt. He probably. First of all, Chris, in his element now, and especially at the Oscars, I do not believe that he was thinking that anybody that he cracked on was going to get up and hit him. So when he did jump up, it probably was some fear, but it wasn't enough to make his mind overcome that. Ooh, if you run off this stage, everybody gonna call your butt a coward. So he didn't. Let's see what else. I used to tell my son that. I'm like, I don't care how big your adversary is. Just, you might be scared, but you know what? Just lose your mind when you fight them. Because don't you ever run. If you run, the whole school
would know.
It's just like an animal pack. They always attack the weakest if you run, but if you stand up for yourself, you might even get respect from the person that you fought. Most of the time, the people that I fought in school, they ended up being friends of mine because you earn respect. So, let's see. Gio said, you don't talk about people's wives, and she's sitting here hurt. What you think he was going to do? Slap, slap. Y'all keep saying slap, but I think he got hit. It just wasn't like a Mike Tyson hit. It wasn't, And he did put his hand back. Maybe, I don't know. I think it was a hit. It didn't sound like it had a little bit more oomph to it. Let's see. Hands down, Chris got what he deserved. That's what Gio said. He would not have done it to Sam Jackson, she said.
Nope.
I agree. Honestly, both of them were wrong for this mess. How you feel about that, Robert? About him saying both being wrong. Uh-oh, I think I lost your sound. Robert, can you hear me?
Yep, I got to get ready to go.
Okay, hon. Take care.
Talk to you
What
in a
do
little
you think
bit.
about what what Frank said about honestly both of them were wrong for this mess.
Oh, I have to read the comment. I'll say it in the comments.
Okay. See ya. Don't
Okay.
want you to get in trouble.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right, let's see. Who else we got? Who else we got? Camille say, okay, so it happened at a concert. This one guy came up to me and started slapping me. I was saying, bro, if you touch me again, we can take this outside. And he said, all right, let's take it outside. Oh, shoot. Man, maybe don't let nobody keep slapping you. That is way gone beyond. Let's take it outside, Camille. Hey, Rico. Rico, I know you didn't come up in here and you speaking to everybody else before you speak to me, and this is my show. What the hell? Boy, come on up here. Come on up here. Come on up here. Where is the StreamYard? Come on up here. Come on up here. I got a slap for you. Oh, man. Robert told me that you were talking about this too. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Okay, so we didn't got what most people have said. I want to know what you think about it, Rico. I want to know what you were saying, and what some of the people were saying that was over on your channel. I really want to know. So it comes down to this, you know that you might put your foot in your mouth, and if you do, somebody might come to make you answer for it. That's what Will Smith did. The link is in the chat, Rico. I'm waiting. Robert, thank you again for coming up and spending that time with me. I enjoyed the conversation. You know, Robert is our resident in-studio person. And I'm thinking about taking him up on that offer because he's got a show where some more and some of the other comedians. Here we go. For pow, 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 pow.
That's what happened to pow, pow, pow.
Oh, Rico, did you see? Okay, Robert told me y'all saw it live. I wish I had known.
Actually, no, I didn't see it live. I was in DC Kool-Aid live on TikTok, and that's when a group of us heard it.
Oh.
So, yeah. Hey, everybody in the chat, what's going on? Much love. I know I talked about it. Well,
what are your thoughts?
Okay, I'm not gonna cuss.
Rico, turn your volume up a little bit if you can.
My volume is all the way up.
Okay, I'll turn my music down then. Go ahead.
All right. My real thought and opinion on it, if that had been somebody else, I don't think Will Smith would be able to walk up on the stage and slap somebody. You have to look at it this way. Chris Rock is a comedy. He does comedy. That's what he does. He should have better. Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith should have better swallow their pride, whatever he gonna say, because he didn't mean that. He really didn't. So I had a lot to say on my channel. But no, I say Chris Rock did not deserve that. Is she stuck? Oh, I think she. Okay. Where'd she go? Okay, I don't know. I guess I gotta wait till she come back. So no, I don't agree for what Will Smith had did. I disagree on that 100%.
Rico. I am so sorry. Do you know that the electricity went out at my home? My whole home just went pop, real quick. And I'm like, what? But I remembered I can get on my phone because I'm on StreamYard and come back in the stream. Like, really? I'm like, you ain't stopping this show. You ain't stopping this show. Okay, go ahead and tell me what you were saying again from the beginning.
Will Smith is
Will Smith is what?
He's wrong.
He's wrong for what he did.
Y'all really
don't.
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Let me see what I missed in this chat here. Let's see. Rico came in. Frank said, I did a video about it on my main channel about the mess. Okay, Frank, I'll come over and watch it. Robert speaking. Robert said he was watching it live. Camille said, okay. Oh, we did take it outside and I slapped him back. And I said, never touch me again and left me alone. All right, good. Hey, Glaze. Frank. Blue Shorts. Hey, Blue Shorts, welcome in. Glaze said she'll be back. We talked about every day this week. Yes, Frank, I agree. It's going to be talked about for quite some time.
Yeah, I think it's
Look at this, Nugans. Why is everyone acting like Chris Rock knows Jada has alopecia and was making fun of it on purpose to justify him being slapped? I don't know. I'm just trying to get the information. I had heard that she mentioned about this before, and I know Chris is an intelligent man. So he did start off, like Robert said, though, saying, okay, I love you, Jada. And then he went into what he was gonna say.
But
you know what though? This was hold on, let me get to it.
Okay. Because I want to hear your opinion, your full opinion.
They say this was written up. And then they gave it to Chris Rock. So somebody said it. And he just was reading off what it was told.
What do you think? Do you think it was in the script? Do you think it was scripted, or you think I don't think it was? What do you think?
I would say it was.
You think it was? Okay, go ahead. Tell me why.
Hold up.
Take your time. See, the reason I don't think it was rigged is because I saw. I'm not on my computer now, but I saw the different photos that they had taken, and one of them, if it was rigged, you learn as an actor how to act like you punching somebody and how to receive the punch. And I heard that punch, and I also saw Chris Rock's face after he was punched, and I'm like, no. And then Will Smith was cussing his butt off after he sat down. So that's the reason I think it was real. Go ahead, Rico. Are you still trying to figure out what's going on your phone? What's up?
It said right here.
Have
confirmed that Chris Rock did not write this joke.
So he didn't write it, but he came
from the writer.
Oh man. Well, he said it. Now who is that? Yeah, I see it. Somebody named Timothy Burke.
Yeah.
Well, but you know what? That's what writers do. Like I forgot his name, but a lot of different people, including Paul Mooney, wrote for Red Fox, on Sanford and Son and things like that. But when you say it, it's like you can't go back and say, "Well, it wasn't my joke." You said it. All right,
I didn't know Jada Pinkett had
alopecia.
Yeah, I didn't know she had that. But the man said, Will said and laughed about it.
I saw that, Rico. He laughed, but see what happened was he laughed and then he looked over at Jada, and Jada was looking salty. And when he saw that her feelings was hurt, that's when he got up.
After he laughed about it too.
I think that when you are in that field, in that career path, that you have to develop a thick skin. And I think that I couldn't imagine that she would have got that upset about that, because she knows everything they do is out in the open.
Right.
But she did.
I mean, the man stand up. They all crack jokes. I didn't see nothing wrong about it.
I didn't think it was earth-shattering myself. I just think that it hurt her feelings. I've been in comedy clubs where I got my feelings, hurt. And not really hurt, but it was just kind of like, how you get that little sting when you have the comedians that just want to talk about everybody on the front row, anything they pick, they just want to talk about them, And I did get a little toot about it, but it's all in fun,
Right.
So with her, she was feeling salty about it. She got in her feelings, and Will went off, and he was cool the way he walked up there. And I think Chris Rock knew that it was coming.
Is they married?
Yeah.
How?
But they have an open marriage.
Yeah, swinging. That's not being.
Let me see.
They both took only.
Glade said, I don't watch the Oscars, my roommate in here laughing. And Snoogan said it was a light joke either way. And he or she is disappointed in Will, to be honest. Okay. Said it definitely was real, LOL. And said the way Will yelled at him, it was real when you can tell. I don't know why people think it's fake. I agree that it was real. Let's see. Robert says, "Oh, thank you, Robert." Says hit the button. Okay. So now, Rico, if you had been Chris Rock and you said that joke, what would you have done when you saw Will get up walking towards you?
I would never think I was going to be slapped.
Yeah.
And then I would have whooped right there. It would have been over. It would have been over. I ain't gonna let no man slap me in my face and get away with it.
So it wouldn't even cross your mind that, oh, you know what? I know what's coming. I deserve this. You just would have saw red and been like, dude.
Nope. Everybody there who receive an Oscar would get that in the mailbox. I would have closed his scroll down. I'd be like what Frank said. I would think out.
So afterwards, you would have apologized for the melee?
Oh, I apologize,
to Jada,
but I'm gonna go back and
Will's butt again.
Okay. So we see where you are on there. Now, if you had been Will and you heard that joke, first of all, would you have laughed about it?
Yeah, I would have
laughed at all.
Okay, and then what would you have done after you looked at your wife and you saw her reaction?
Baby, just get over it. It's just a joke.
Okay, so you wouldn't have gone up there then. You would have just sat there. Okay.
Because I mean, just like I said,
Chris Rock is a comedy. That's what he does.
So whatever comes out of his mouth, just be ready for it.
I agree. I think that's wise.
Oh my, her light bulbs has shut off. It's coming back on. Oh, it's 2.
Okay.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on.
Okay, it's another person coming up on here.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay.
That was from the phone, because the phone, the internet. I'm like, okay, we got you now. Okay. So now, what if your wife had been like, baby, do something.
I'm gonna say, baby, just chill out. You know it's a joke, baby. I'll give you some when we get home. She won't be mad no more.
Okay. All right. So now, what? Hey, Shawana, how you doing?
Hey, Shawana.
So Rico, now, do you think that Chris Rock should file charges on Will Smith, or do you even think he has the? Well, I know he has the right to do it, but what do you think about that?
I think he need to be on the side burner for a while. Meaning, nobody should not pick him to do any movies, commercials, nothing. Because to me, you're supposed to keep your hands to yourself. If you happen to hit somebody, yeah, you'll go to jail for it. So yeah, I kind of agree with that. He should have got handcuffed and went to jail. So he could think about it overnight in jail, what he had did. Because it's kind of crazy. He did not apologize to Chris Rock, but he up there crying. What you crying for? How are you going to hit another man and then be sitting there? Oh, give me a break.
Yeah. So I don't know what the statute of limitations are on that, and I don't know if they squashed it. I had heard some people say they squashed it, but Shawana is laughing, and she said, yes, he should, because kids was watching the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's just to see him get up like that. And if Chris didn't know what was coming, I knew what was coming.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I didn't know what was going to come out of that. I thought, I don't know. Because when Will Smith walked up on the stage, Will Smith was still smiling. When Will Smith also smacked him, and Will Smith finally, when he smacked him, his face turned a little. Will Smith still had a grin on his face.
Well,
So
I
thought
can
that's what made
understand
me
that.
that part, because I slowed it down.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, he still got a grin on his face. But after he said it the second time, keep his, his wife name from out his mouth, I said, okay, yeah, that just got real.
Yeah. Yeah. He just,
Yeah.
I think he was smiling to be slick, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was kind of smiling.
Frank said, Will got anger issues.
Yeah. Under dark closed door. Yeah, he got anger issues. He been holding up all that stuff over years and years.
Yeah, because it seems like it's been internal. I mean, I know that they only let us see what they want us to see, and sometimes we see things by accident. But man, he really I've never seen anybody just jump up like that. And he knows where he was, and I'm like, really, Will? Really? You at the Academy Awards on TV, something that's going around the world, and you decide you're going to jump up and hit somebody or slap somebody?
Yeah, that's 1 billion people, maybe trillions, is watching all over the world. Another man gets slapped by a man. That have to feel so low deep inside Chris right now. I just feel bad for Chris right now. I do.
Yeah, look what Frank said. You say, why didn't he slap the guy Jada slept with? because he was. I'm. You know what? I have a strange feeling. See, this would is messed up. Like I said on my live, the whole family is dysfunctional. It really is, because ain't no way I want to get married to a woman I love, but my wife want to swing and mess with other guys. That relationship would have been broke up and never been thought of. To me, that's why I say that life is all messed up. Then they raise kids where they did not raise them, because them kids raised themselves, and they did not never go to school. There was home taught, so it's a lot in that. I disagree in that family of Will Smith. That's why I think Will Smith he's taking in so much stuff. He don't want the people in the world to know what's going on in closed doors. Yeah, I agree. I think that I know that we all have dysfunction in our families, but I think that they have plenty of it, because money is a tool, but when you have a lot of money and then you have a lot of dysfunction, it can just exacerbate the issue and just make the dysfunction just overgrow.
Right. Because if anybody who wanted to, they could pull Will Smith out of the graveyard and talk about that man like a dog, but nobody haven't yet. But I know it's going to boil down to that.
Yeah.
And they're going to go after the whole family, because all that time I thought Will Smith's youngest boy is going to grow up and be like Will Smith, doing music, then into everything. Now this boy is I can't say on that, but
Yeah. I got you. Let's see. Shawana said, Will look back to make sure Chris didn't come for him. Oh, you think so, Shawana? You think he was looking back for him? To me, it looked like he was cool as a cucumber. He was just like, I'm walking up here real cool. He made sure that his suit coat jacket was together, and then he just went paya and then walked off.
But you know what, though? You know why he did that to Chris?
Huh? Why?
Because they know one another very well.
That's what Robert was saying.
And I think that's where Will Smith could see some weakness in Chris. Said, I got him. If this boy ever do something, I'm going to hurt him. And he did. But Chris Rock never seen that never coming because they was like brothers, like almost.
Maybe that's why he didn't flinch, or maybe he didn't even know that he was going to do that. Now, yeah, because I was expecting, I'm like, okay, you don't have to be from Chicago, but I'm from Chicago. And if somebody get up out their feet and start walking toward me, I'm prepared.
Yeah.
For anything, I'm prepared.
Because if I'm not mistaken, Chris Rock's hands was behind his arm back. He was holding his both his hands. He didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I don't know where his hands was, but he was not. The way he looked did not look like he expected to get hit.
Right.
And I wasn't sure if it was because of that or if it was because he knew in his mind, all right, yeah, I know I stepped over the line. I'm going to go ahead and take this slap, punch, whatever. Because he did not, when Will's hand came up, he did not, flinch. He did not defend.
Right.
Nothing.
No, he did not see that coming. And for you
Frank said that's embarrassing, and he said true. And Shawana said they have an open marriage, and Frank said his son doesn't know what he wants to be. Yes, it's sad when situations like that come about. I have an empathetic heart when it comes to young people or any person that's in that situation where they don't know how they feel about who they are, and their sexuality, and the people that want to get angry at them and talk about them. I'm like, do you really think that they want to go through this? No, just be thankful that you know who you are, right. And don't be nasty to the person. Shawana said he need a lawyer. Now we was talking earlier, Robert and I, about Chris Rock actually taking this and making it earn him more money, because Chris has always talked about himself in that he was bullied, and things like that. So he doesn't mind making light of his own situation. What do you guys think about that, Rico?
I like how Chris is expressing himself, what happened when he was younger, or whatever the case it may be. He putting it out there just in case if it do hit, he'll be ready for any punches that comes along. But Will Smith,
he wasn't ready for that other one. Right.
He's not ready for that. But just like I was saying in my live earlier, I follow Will Smith on TikTok.
Okay.
And if you go back through all his videos, you can see it's something seriously wrong, and he just putting on an act when he cutting that on camera on.
Oh.
And it's deep. It's sometimes I look at Will Smith, that is not the same Will Smith we think we may know, because we don't. We don't know what may be going on in his life, what really could be really going on in his life. And he so you're saying, at that time, at that Oscar, he flipped.
So you're saying we have no idea what really makes that man tick.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know that about him. But I do know Robert was saying earlier that Chris Rock has a younger brother that Jada and Will let play on on their show that they produced and directed called All of Us. And so, it looks like they had some kind of working relationship, at least a working relationship. And I don't know, maybe that's why Jada got kind of salty, because she thought that they were friends, not realizing that Chris Rock is the type of person that's going to joke about any and everything.
I mean, it's like I got a couple friends, and they're going to constantly joke, no matter what it is. I just have to be ready for it, because I know they got some ignorance going to come out their mouth. And I can't get mad about it because I know how they are.
Okay.
I'm not going to say the next woman or man is going to understand that that's how they are, but I do. So I can't get mad about that.
Okay.
I don't know if that make any sense, but
that makes a hell of a lot of sense because you know who your friends are and you know their personality. So, okay, perfect example. I bet you in your group of friends, I bet you some of them you keep in this group and some of them you keep away and you keep in a separate group. Would that be true or not?
No, I'll put them all together.
You put them all together? Oh no, I can't do that. Well, see, you ready then? You ready for some mess?
Yeah, because I understand that group and then I understand this group.
So why would you put them together? Because you just don't care, huh, Rico?
Because they all gonna run into one another sooner or later.
Okay.
Then I can at least say, hey, that's just how he is, or that's how she is.
Okay.
Don't take that to your heart and brain and soul just because they said something. They're just joking.
Robert said he keeps his separate.
But if you let them know, then they'll back off. They're like, okay, this person don't take no jokes. I'm not gonna mess around like that.
Yeah. Okay. Robert is saying he keeps his separate, and Frank is laughing. Cause see, I know. Okay, I have a girlfriend. She's one of those girls that she thinks it's a term of endearment to call somebody a B or a hoe. Hey, hoe, hey, B, that kind of stuff. Then I have another girlfriend. She's not going to take that, and she'll fight at the drop of a hat. I can't put them together because I know what's going to happen.
Oh, no, yeah, that's going to backfire. But see, that's what I'm saying. At least let them two talk, so when it does escalate, it won't go that far.
Yeah, if I ever let them come to the same thing, I would have to talk to each one beforehand. So now let me tell you now, this one girl, she ain't gonna be all them B's and hoes. I'm telling you that right now. And we want to have a nice time. And then I tell the other one, listen, she talks real crazy. She don't mean no harm. Just don't go there.
It's like this here. I used to teach martial arts. And I had my own school in Florida.
Okay.
And I know half of my students got some terrible attitudes. They don't like this. They don't want this or this will be called. I say, you know what? You better get ready. Because if I ask your family who passed away in your family, I'm going to come and use that against you. Just so you could better have self-control and self-discipline. And that's the only way to get all that bad energy out of you and then put it in somewhere positive. Because if someone come at you and talk about somebody who passed away in your family, you're not gonna splurt out. You're gonna just keep deep and hold it in, not to get mad about it.
Okay.
And that's how I used to teach my students. And I said, I found a better way, and it literally did work.
That's an interesting concept. Okay. Yeah. Shawana says, we never know the actor real personal lives. True. Robert said, you just want to see some mess, Rico, by getting all the friends together.
Whatever.
Sound like Robert Wright, huh?
He may be wrong, but I'm just saying, as on real, we're gonna say this is real right now because what it is real. Mm-hmm. If a man slap another man, we call that the B word. Just make you real low, vulnerable. Is it?
You mean the one that got slapped?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, no, see, he would have got his butt whooped right there and then. I wouldn't care where I might be at.
But Rico, why y'all keep saying, my husband says slapped and you saying slapped? That didn't look like no slap to me. A slap is an open hand and you can hear it.
It wasn't a smack, it was a slap. That's like taste the end of my stick, basically.
call it groomed, you know. It's like I used to look at my little boy outside and he fighting and stuff with his friends and stuff. And my mother would say, "You gonna stop him?" I said, "No, he holding his own, he good. They just having fun."
They're gonna be friends right back again anyway.
Yeah. And that's what boys do. They want to see who's the alpha male. You know, they want to see who can stand up against who. You know, it's just like I went to a state fair and they had these goats and it was just hay that was stacked up in bales. And the goats all day long will go up there and knock who's ever on top down, and then they get on top. And then the next one come up and try to knock them down, and then they on top. You know, that kind of thing. That's what boys do. That's just their nature. That's who they are. And then they turn into men. So it's not going anywhere. Let's see. Frank says, honestly, you can't joke with everybody these days. Some people would want to fight. And Shawana says she should be talking crazy. She shouldn't be talking crazy these days. LOL. Okay. Who are you talking about, Shawana? I want to make sure I understand. You talking about Jada or somebody else? Let's see. Frank said he hit in the face. Men fight, especially if you slap or hit us. Yeah. He hit him. Well, you know, like I was saying, my husband said, I think he's saying slap because he doesn't look at that as a hit because it wasn't like a, you know, he said if I had hit him, that fool would have went down, you know. But he kind of went about what, Rico, about maybe 25 degrees, just like, and then he came back like
Will Smith came back like he was gonna hit a home run.
Yeah.
That's how hard Chris got smacked. And wait a minute, when Chris got smacked, ain't no tears formed up in his eyeball.
None. He looked like one. You remember them little inflatable dolls used to do like this where they would come back?
You know what? Samita, wait a minute, hold on. Where did I see that at? Oh, wow. I can't remember. Somebody said something in the chat. Will Smith is crazy. Yeah, he's crazy for real. Ain't none of that boy hide a deep secret.
Okay. Oh, okay. You was talking about my friend and say she shouldn't be talking crazy. Yeah, these days. That's right. That's right, Shawana. I forgot I had this option. I should be putting y'all stuff up here.
Oh yeah, that'd be easy to see.
Frank was saying, yeah, you can't joke with everybody these days. Some people want to fight. True. And this is so true, what Shawana said earlier. How we never know the actor's real personal life.
You know what? Matter of fact, I was talking about that in my live. I said, we don't know what half of these celebrities are really going through. We don't know this. And they're just like either we go live or put up a video. You never know what's going on. We might say hee, but when we cut the camera off, it's back to reality. You know, you never know what's going on deep, what's in somebody's life.
Right. So now, okay, so we talked about Chris and then we talked about Will a little bit. What do you guys think if you had been Jada? I know it's kind of hard for the men because, you know, you're not a woman, but if you had been Jada and somebody told a joke like that, somebody that you thought you was cool with, or maybe they wasn't cool at that point, because Robert was saying that they had kind of been, okay, remember when Will's movie Concussion was not nominated and Jada wanted to boycott the Oscars, and then Will
I remember,
kind of squashed that, right? So now Robert said that Chris Rock said a joke about them at the Oscars then said, well, y'all weren't going to win no way. You know, that kind of thing. So I don't really know what was going down between them. But if you had been Jada, how you think you would have reacted?
I thought Jada was gonna come back with another hard joke because she got some jokes. But I thought she was gonna come back at him with something instead of get mad. If you know how your husband is, don't let him get up on the stage and do that. If you know how he is, or anything for that matter, because I still say I didn't see no wrong or no harm what was said to her until I found out today she got a disease.
Alopecia.
That's the reason why she lost her hair.
Yeah, that disease, alopecia.
Yeah. So either Chris did not know, and that's the reason why Will Smith got upset. He wasn't that upset at first until he may have looked at his wife, or maybe she has said something to him. But we don't know. We don't know what was said after that.
But how do you think you would have taken it if it had been you as Jada and somebody told a joke about you in front of everybody like that?
Like I said, I didn't see any harm to it.
Okay. So
I mean, this G.I. Joe. What they say? G.I. Joe something.
G.I. Jane.
Yeah, G.I. Jane, bald head. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay,
Not
yeah. So they was referring back to that movie G.I. Jane that whatchamacallit played in, the girl that played in Ghost with the short black hair. And she was married to the man that played in the one that said Yippee Ki-Yay MF. I can't think of the name. Come on, Robert, help me.
I know who you talking about. I forgot that person's name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand that, but the thing here though, if you had an Oscar, everybody know one another, and you laugh at this, but like I said, Will Smith understand Chris Rock, and that should have just been left alone. And then on the second thing I brought up, if she got a medical disease and reason why she lost her hair, that nothing should never been said. It should have been approached to Will or something, maybe.
Okay, Robert says, read Will Smith's book about his father beating, or read. Did you read it as well about his father beating his mother and he didn't do anything about it?
He didn't do anything about it.
You know, it's difficult. Okay, as a youngster, because it's difficult to do anything. The reason I say is because my father told me that he got put out of the house because he got tired of his father threatening, and hitting his mother. And that finally, as a 16-year-old, he was big enough then. 16-year-old, he jumped in it and pulled his father off of her. And, his father put him out. And his mother didn't have really any control in that household. I mean, because people were saying, well, why didn't she say something? She been getting beat. She ain't never had, a platform in the first place. So he got put out and he had to learn how to live on his own. So I guess it would depend on how old the child is too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Robert says Jada should have stopped Will from going up. If she could, I agree. And we won't know unless those people that were around get on, their soapbox or whatever and tell us what happened. But I hope that she would have tried to prevent him from going up there. Having said that, I tried to stop my husband a couple times from doing some things, and he just was in his zone, and he was not going to be stopped.
Yeah, but just like I said, that should have been stopped. That should never really escalate like that. Not on no Oscar, not in front of trillions of people. And then, you know, like I said, I thought they was good friends. Chris gonna be Chris. Chris is not changing. I mean, I don't know.
Feed those dogs, Camille. Let's see. Shawana says, "What will Will's wife have won't kill her." Okay. And then Robert says, "I don't think Chris knew." I don't think he did either. Because if he did, that would be really.
It'd be something different.
Yeah, and it would be.
I don't think he knew.
Yeah. Demi Moore. Thank you, Robert. That was her name. She played G.I. Jane, and her head was shaved completely.
Oh yeah.
Demi Moore was her name, and she was married to Bruce Willis. That was his name. Bruce Willis.
I don't know if they still married.
No.
They not.
No.
Bruce Willis was a nut.
I know. What was the name of his movie? That's the Die Hard. Die Hard. Yeah. Oh, wee. He was good, and he played in something just recently too. There was like a B movie where he was going around, like it was this farm where they was using people as sport to kill, and rich people would pay $1 million to come and try to kill.
What's the name of that movie?
I don't know.
And I got it too. I got it here too.
Okay, and Bruce Willis gave him a run for their money. Bruce Willis was killing them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a fun dude. So yeah, I would have tried to say no. But see, when she gave that look, I guess she couldn't help how she felt. You know how some people, they say you don't have a poker face, don't play poker.
Right.
It was all over her face how she felt. She was wearing her feelings on her sleeve, and he picked that up and.
I mean, just like I said, somebody wrote that, and he just responded to it. Didn't think nothing of it.
Well, you know what? Now I'm thinking something different. Now, Rico, everybody, if somebody wrote that, now usually a person that's writing jokes, they have to do research beforehand. I really blame. Oh, that's terrible. If they didn't know that she had it. And then they gave him that joke to say.
Right. And then on top of it, like I said, I don't think if he knew or if he didn't know, but they still gave him, because they wrote that for them to say what they have to say on the thing.
Right. Look at what Robert said about you. Rico, you don't watch movies, saying, yeah.
I told you, I said I watch movies, but I do not watch TV. It's a difference. You know what? You better leave me alone before I shave all that off. I make a pillow out of all that sheep hair you got sitting up underneath you.
I know. It's so cute. When I saw Robert, I saw all of that. I was like, oh.
Wait a minute. I did not recognize him. I can't I don't know who this man is, but then I said, I started doing one of these numbers, closing off his face, and I said, oh, that's Robert.
Yeah, Robert. I appreciate Robert for coming up. He came out of his job to come and talk on the live with me and sat out in the car. And I'm like thinking, like, Robert, if you see somebody walking out there with a piece of pink paper, take off.
Wait a minute, you know what Robert said? But he made sense because it was kind of funny. But I rubbed it off. He talking about, what you doing up on here so early? I said, what you doing on here so early? Because I went live earlier,
right?
Because I wanted to talk about this Will Smith thing. Because I forget something fast.
Okay.
So I just wanted to talk about it then.
Robert said it's coming off. He's shaving it in 2 weeks. He said.
Let me do it. I shave all the gray off and leave the black. You can help me. You can cut all the gray out. I'll give you some tweezers.
That's gonna be a lot of work.
I'll be like, Come on, man. Is it done yet?
Look. When I give my grade and I try to keep it under control, mine won't show up in the back of my head. Mine shows up in the front. I can say, hey, how you doing? and I call it my senior highlights. I'm like, those are my highlights. Don't worry about it.
My dad was just talking to me a couple days ago. He said, I bet everybody thinking you older than what you think you are. I said, I tell them when I was born, how old I am, they don't believe it. But I have to video my brother though. Oh, my brother here is completely gray. My little baby brother is completely gray. And he's not in his 20s yet.
Oh wow! You know what? I don't know why genetics mess with us like that. It just, I don't know. I have heard that you get your hair from your mother or something, and I'm like, So how did that happen with him?
You know what?
It's like rolling dice.
Wait a minute. He's a YouTuber. I think his name is Jay. But it's CJ So Cool's brother. And that's matter of fact, that's his youngest, I think his youngest brother. His hair is salt and pepper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robert say, Rico, you are in your 40s.
Early 40.
And he say, I'm on YouTube at 10 a.m. in the morning. And he say, it's not much black. So he say he don't have much black.
What, in my hair?
I don't know if he's talking about his beard or your hair.
I got a piece of gray right here. and a whole piece of black is going right there. I don't know. My hair is all messed up.
But you know, the prettiest thing I've seen, I like to see those silverback gorillas where that gray come from the top of their head and it go down their back.
I wish I had that. Because my sister, she is 30, I think 36, 37. She got one streak of just great piece of hair going all the way back. Wow. And I said, God, that looks so pretty on you.
Yeah. You know, I tell women when their hair goes pretty much all gray or all white, I'm like, go ahead, dye it silver, dye it white, and be what's her name? Halle Berry played her in the X-Men. Let me look it up. I don't know how I forgot her name. You can watch movies now, you said. Halle Berry.
Oh, you mean what? Which movie?
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of her name. Storm.
Oh, Storm. Yeah.
Storm. So I say, be like I told one of my friends, she's been all gray since she was in her early 30s, and I told her, I said, girl, dye it all. Stop dyeing it black. Dye it all. Let it go white. Color it. Have a real good bob, a real good haircut, and then get you one of them cat suits and make sure your kids is not coming back and walk up in there on your husband. I said, he'll be like, oh, hey, Marlene is in the house.
How you doing, Marlene?
Marlene, I was getting ready to go in a few. Do you want to come up and tell us your thoughts? I really want to hear Marlene's thoughts. I like hearing everybody's thoughts. Because you know what? Just listening to you all made me think of like, oh, yeah, that's possible.
You know what? I might do this today. I'm going to get everybody's thoughts and opinions if I go outside.
Okay.
And really get people's opinion on what they think.
Let me see if I can put the StreamYard in the chat.
Miss me on the panel.
Copy.
She did not miss you on the panel. She could always stroll back. You better be
okay,
good,
there
Robert.
it is, Marlene.
Be good, Robert. Be good.
Yeah. I was telling everybody, Robert snuck outside from his job and jumped in his car and got on the panel with me. Oh, that was fun. I so appreciate that. But yeah,
because I know I posted on TikTok. It's something I may have said, and they took it down. I had 151 views off of it.
Wow.
And they took it down, and so I said, all right, fine, then I'm just gonna completely take it off here.
Oh, okay. She said she at work and she hiding. Yeah, because they can't catch her on there, on YouTube doing a panel. She talking about her opinion. They be like, excuse me. Why don't you put your opinion over here where it belongs?
I'm talking to my mama from a long distance. She stayed in Alacuca. Where's that at? Pluto.
Okay. So Marlene, I know you know what's going on, but baby, first of all, would you have told? Now, I have heard that Chris Rock did not write that joke. Okay, Robert told me that, and also Rico showed it to me. Somebody, wrote about it. So, having said that, he told the joke. Would you have told that joke about Jada Pinkett Smith? And we don't believe that he knew rather about the alopecia that she's suffering with that caused her hair loss. So we'll see what Marlene thinks. Baby. So now I wonder how they're going to continue, I guess. Okay, so Rico, did you hear anything about whether Chris and Will Smith have talked to each other since then?
They did?
That's what I'm wondering. Have you heard anything about that?
No, not yet.
Okay.
He haven't apologized to Chris Rock.
Yeah, he sure did not. He made it clear who he was apologizing to, which was the Academy Awards foundation, committee, whatever it was, organization. Okay. Marlene says, I think Chris Rock was wrong. He should not have talked about Jada. She has alopecia. Okay. Pardon the fire engine going by. Hope everybody is okay in the name of Jesus. Okay. So, but now, Marlene, what if he didn't know, or the writer of the joke know that she had alopecia? Okay, Robert says, as far as I know, they have not talked. Will Smith got a hot head. He's wrong too. Okay, yeah. We were saying that. And then Robert is just saying that he didn't know that Chris Rock or the writer. Ooh, wouldn't that be interesting if the writer knew, but the writer was secretly trying to get Chris Rock in trouble?
Either way, he got in trouble, all right. He tastes the future.
Yeah. Woo-wee. I was like, oh my God. And like I said, the way Lupita was looking, ooh, Let's see. Oh, I didn't know. I thought he knew, Robert. Mm-hmm. I thought he did too at first, Marlene.
Because everybody was still smiling in the audience.
Robert said, I'm around here in Hollywood. Yeah, you know, Robert be hanging out at the studios. He be over at CBS Studios at MGM. He be all over the place.
Where do he be at down there? I thought he stay in Boston. Man, you need to stop telling us lies, man. I thought you told me you stay in Boston. I make Boston baked beans. How you gonna tell that lie? Talk about you stay in Hollywood.
So Marlene says, well, he knows now after getting backhanded. Yeah, he know. He know. I would, you know what? If I was real good, I need to talk with Shannon. If I was real good at Photoshop and doing some of the video editing, I would make it where when he hit him, you saw some teeth coming out.
Yeah. Teeth, blood, everything. I mean, his little baby would have fell out of his mouth. That's how hard Will Smith.
Robert said, checking around all the tables and chairs. Okay. And he laughing, and then Shawana says, look at the view. Yeah, I missed the view today, but I knew they were going to talk about it. I knew that, but I did record it, Shawana, so after I finish here, I will be going to check it out. I just happened to be off today. I was like, oh my God.
What is the view?
That's with Whoopi Goldberg. It's a talk show.
Oh, it's a talk show. Okay.
But it's a news talk show, and they throw a little bit of fashion and stuff in it, but it's based upon the point of view of different women.
I see they took the man off the show.
What man?
Wendy Williams. And they won't give her that man's money back.
Wait a minute, you calling Wendy Williams a man?
All that time I thought that was a man until I found out it was a woman. But in my brain, I still keep looking at a man.
Well, because of her height or because of her bone structure? Or what?
Her bone structure. I swear I think that's a man.
So you think that's a man in drag?
Yeah.
Rico, you ain't no good. Okay. Marlene says Will was screaming F-bombs too. And,
yeah, he sure was.
Robert said, you smacking Sure Shannon after you beat him in the game. Yes, like, get down. Get down. Shannon ought to be back home. He said he was going to try to get a ticket to get back home so he could do his Wednesday night show. So let's just keep him in prayer and good wishes so he can get back home safely whenever he comes. Okay, y'all?
Who's that?
Shannon. What are you talking about? Oh, you heard something?
Oh, no. I thought you said somebody out of town is stuck.
Oh, no. Shannon is his grandmother's funeral was Thursday, I think. Yeah. And he's been out of town with his family for a while.
Okay.
Saying he was going to try to get back for his show on Wednesday.
Okay. Matter of fact, you know what? He did say that in my chat, and I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Marlene said, I will backhand Sure Shannon like, Gracie! Put some respect on my name.
Wow, Shannon getting beat up when he's not on here.
So, Gracie is his cat. And you know, Gracie does be slapping him down because I was on his show one time and all of a sudden we heard all this bam, 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 bam. And it was like, hello, Shannon? Like he had fell out the chair or something. And when he came back, I was like, Gracie slapped you down? He was like, no. Gracie said, get off of there and feed me. I love that Marlene said, put some respect on my name. Meow, meow. Oh, look, Frank said, I agree with Rico about Wendy. Frank, you too. Y'all be shaved, y'all. I ain't never seen no Adam's apple on Wendy.
She got it shaved down. Somebody took a chisel and just chisel that down. You know.
So that's how I used to tell. I used to look at people in the club, and especially if a woman was overly tall, and I would be like, I'm like, look, oh girl, look up there, because I want to see if that Adam's apple is there.
These days, people got to get a skinny neck order to see if the Adam apple is really showing.
Robert say Rico don't start about Wendy Williams, and then Marlene said, "Okay, y'all got to get back to work." Okay, Marlene, thanks for coming in.
All right, Marlene, take it easy. Well, just think about it. It's not Santa Claus.
Ask Rico what is an outhouse. What's an outhouse, Rico?
Well, at first I didn't know what it was, but now I know it's a toilet bowl. Just a toilet bowl and maybe some toilet paper in there, surrounded in wood and water.
Yeah, that ain't no toilet bowl. I used to hate to see those at the Park District. And when you look in there, you see all that stuff in there. I used to always think, I just know as soon as I put my butt on here, some kind of alien snake gonna jump out.
Oh, wait a minute. You see the ones in the airplane?
Yeah.
You're all up in the air and you go in the bathroom and you see blue. I say, I want to know where that poop goes.
On people's homes.
Huh?
Sometimes it goes on people's homes when they flush out. I've seen it. In Chicago, that happened to some people that live near Midway Airport. And they got boo-boo all over their homes.
And wait a minute. Somebody was messing with me. This one chick named Cutie. She talking about,
oh yeah, I remember Cutie.
You almost like 70 years old and don't know nothing about an ant house. I'm a city boy. You got city and you got country. A lot of country people don't know anything about the city, and you got city people like me don't know nothing about the country. Don't feel bad about that because I know I don't.
That's true.
I'm 40. I'm 41 years old. I can't remember everything.
Marlene says she's sending her comments to Shannon about Gracie. Okay, let's see what else.
Oh, Robert is a hot mess.
What is that? Don't get me started with Wendy. Marlene got something to say about Wendy too. Okay, and then she say she taking a screenshot for Shannon. Okay, Robert said that they spent an hour trying to explain that to you what it was.
What the back house or the
outhouse?
Yeah. Until I kind of like started picturing a movie, Jarhead, and then I started thinking about something else, and I said, okay, yeah.
Robert said it ain't so, and then Robert says the blue stuff is a solution to kill the smell. I used to work at the airport. Robert done worked everywhere. Look at that. He in the studio now. He was at the airport.
Now he gonna be saying, I work up underneath somebody's house. Lord have mercy. I don't want to know what you are doing up underneath that person's house. Ain't none of my business.
All right, y'all. I've been on here for a couple hours now, so I think we have exhausted what we wanted to say about the situation. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. If something changes, if I find out that they talk to each other, or if y'all find out, let me know. And Rico, are you going to come on later on this evening?
No, I'm just gonna just chill out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But notice me, I might say
right.
one thing and then do another.
I'll look for it. Let's see. Well,
Okay.
Marlene, I thought you was gone, baby. You said this conversation too good to leave, but I'm up because I don't like being homeless. I know that's right. I'm allergic to being homeless. Yeah. Yeah.
Just get me over here. I'm tons of fun. I say the most darnest things. You ain't gonna see it coming.
Okay. So before we leave, then tell me this, Rico, and everyone in the chat. What do you think's gonna come of this? What do you think's gonna happen?
Oh, they have a movie and they both be kissing soon. I didn't say that.
Let me tighten up the question. Do you think that Will and Chris and Jada are gonna bury the hatchet?
Yeah, I think so. But no. That man was slapped like a bee. So no, I don't think that they might squash it, but it's never gonna be the same like it used to be.
Okay. Or two, they might squash it for us to see, but it's not gonna really be squashed.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Wait a minute. I got a question. Isn't that man is like 65 years old?
Who?
Chris Rock.
Well, we can look it up and see. I don't think so.
I think that man's somewhere in his 60s. Because him and what's the other guy's name?
He was born in 1965, so no.
Oh. Okay.
That would make him about what, 54? And he was born on February 7th. So he just had a birthday.
Because I thought him and Martin Lawrence was the same age.
Okay, let's see. So Chris Rock, born in 65, so that would make him 54, I think. And you said Martin Lawrence?
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence. Oh, yeah, you're right. He was just born in April, but they was born on the same year. Excuse me.
Okay.
And his parents must have been in the military. Somebody was, because he was born in, well, not necessarily, but he was born in Germany. Martin Lawrence. Let me see. Chris Rock was born in South Carolina. Let me see how old Will Smith is. Will Smith was 68, so they're older than he is, about 3 years.
Wow.
So Will Smith was 51.
51.
Well, wow. He's born in September, so that I think that means he's not 51 yet. Is that how it goes?
So he's good for his age then.
And of course, he was born in Philadelphia, Philly. Let me see how old Jada is. I remember her from It's a Different World. And from, what is it? Matrix. Okay, she was born in 71. Oh, yeah, she's a lot younger.
Wow.
Well, not a lot. She's 71, and Will was born in 68. Okay, so not that much younger. Just 3 years. And she was born in Bmore, Baltimore.
Really? No wonder Robert is insane.
You said what?
No wonder Robert's insane.
Oh, no, Baltimore. Robert's Boston.
Oh, that's right. So that's Frank is nuts. Nobody. Wow, I didn't know she's live in Baltimore. Wow, that woman crazy.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. Robert says he should have his Oscar taken. Ooh.
Matter of fact, he did get it taken.
What?
They took that Oscar away from him, from Will Smith.
Is this rumored or they did?
My aunt was talking about it. Will Smith got it taken. He didn't get it. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they heard on a morning talk show.
I certainly hope not. Frank
said he deserved it.
Oh, Robert said he'll be on someone's show. Oh my.
Bird Lawrence is 56.
Will and Jada will be okay, not Chris Rock. That's what Robert says. And Robert talking about Team Aquarius. Oh my God, you and Shannon. Let's see. Oh, Frank said he deserves it. Oh, Frank, that's hardcore. Oh, I don't never want to do nothing to Frank. He's gonna take my Oscar. Oh my God. Oh, Frank is from Baltimore. Okay.
Frank is from Baltimore.
Them Ravens. How about them Ravens? Mm-hmm. Rumor. Oh, okay. He said that's a rumor. He was joking.
Oh, that's a rumor.
They didn't take it. That doesn't mean that they won't. And then Frank says that was embarrassing.
I know, but Aunt was talking about it too. So maybe it is a rumor. Because they said it wasn't for sure.
So Frank said he thinks that they should take it. They say he deserves it. They show Will at the party. Will it in his... I'm missing something, Shawana. Try that again for me. So who thinks that if you think that he should have the Oscar taken, put take. And if you think he should keep it, they should let him keep it, put keep. What do you think?
I think they need to take it.
Ooh, y'all cold. Ooh. Okay. Rico says take. Rico for real?
Mm-hmm. Or put him on a hot burner where he can't get no more movies or nothing. They should just freeze everything for that. You know, because if you can't handle yourself better than that, then no.
That's true. The thing is the Oscar is for his performance, but they are a private organization and they can choose. I mean, I don't know if they can actually get it back out of his hands, though.
He'll probably throw it.
They might get slapped.
Yeah. I want to know, is that thing made out of gold or it's just wrapped in gold and it just up underneath it just wood?
I heard it was made out of gold, but I think they changed it. Let me see. Is an Oscar made of gold? Let's see. I've heard about that one time.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I heard that they changed it. What's an Oscar really made of?
You say be normal again? Ooh-wee.
I'm sorry, y'all. They must be doing some work in the neighborhood because that's the second time that happened.
It might be, yeah.
Frank said take. Rico said take. Robert said next year we would go back to the old reliable white Oscar. You know what?
I used to hear stuff like that though. How they don't want actually black in Oscar or something like that. I don't know, but I heard something like that.
Robert said he would never be nominated. Ooh, Shawana said take it too. So we got a female in here said take it. Woo! Frank said the Oscars won't want that. Yeah, because you do have to learn how to compose yourself. Like you were saying, Rico, he's probably been hiding the fact that he has these internal conflicts for a very long time for him to death. I'm like, really? Sometimes a person can be wrong for what they say, but you have to realize who you're around, and what you're representing. I've had that happen to me where I was in a meeting and I was running this meeting, and I had some vendors, and one of the men from the vendor that was making something for my company, I knew he was racist, but he was a software developer, and he got in this meeting with like 30 people around the table, and he started tripping over something. And I said, no, that's not on the agenda. We're not discussing that. And he started going off, and I said, escort him out of here. Because I really wanted to go out, be like, stick your MF and boop, 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 boop,
Mm-hmm.
down. You're not going to embarrass me in this meeting, and da-da-da-da. And I'm the only African-American in here and woman. No, you're not going to take me there. And I do all the networking and all of that. No, I was like, I'm not going to do that. And I held my composure. And I just asked them to escort him out. I said, you're off the contract. And would you please escort him out of this meeting? He no longer has the necessary credentials, and I'm removing his clearance. Right. Boom. That's it. It didn't take all of that,
Right.
Robert, you ain't got to explain to me what we voted. Talking about we voted take. Look at Robert. Guess who's back high? My mom called it the black. Oh my goodness. True. That you right, friend. You okay? Yeah.
Who me? Yeah, I just got my breathing treatment.
Okay, I'm getting out of here. I'm thinking. I know you all. Oh, Marlene, what do you think? Take it or keep? I'm going to say keep because it's based upon his his acting abilities, his skill, things of that nature. Because it's the same way that when Bill Cosby went to jail, everybody kept saying, take all of his awards back from him. Do this, do that, and don't show his shows anymore, not realizing that they were hurting the income of the people who were in the show as well. They just out to get him every which way they could. But I remember when Martin Sheen's son did a whole bunch of mess, nobody was saying do that to him. And his shows still running network. A lot of networks removed Bill Cosby's show. So I just feel like the man's expertise in creating those shows will always be there, and I just didn't want them to take that from him. So I'm going to say keep it, but I'm going to say he needs to be punished in some kind of way, but I think that's on too. Now, do I agree with what he did, where he got up and showed his behind and hit that man? No, I don't. I think that was too much. Frank said the Oscars is embarrassing. Oh, okay, gotcha. Marlene, we paid, yeah, just being honest. Glade, phone call. No problem, Glade. And don't clash everyone. Sure. And then he said he doesn't. Now that I can agree on. I probably wouldn't. It would be some time before I would allow him to come back in there. And I know he's not going to be nominated again just because.
That's what he did, yeah.
Even though he's good and all of that. As a matter of fact, it's even greater than that, you all. He may not even get a producer to call him to do something anymore. You know, he can produce his own movies, but you always need help and support to be an executive producer. That's a lot of money that goes behind it.
Yeah.
So he
Will Smith knew he messed up. He do. He felt that. He'd be like, he'd be like, damn.
Yeah, he may be blackballed in the whole, you know. My electricity haven't come back on yet. Thank goodness I had my phone. I had it set and ready in case it went off. But yeah, he's probably gonna be blackballed. Nobody's gonna want to deal with him. Even if they really want to, they might be afraid to deal with him because of the blowback.
Right. Because he might do that to somebody else, you know.
Yeah, and people that they're working with may not want to work with them anymore because they said, okay, give them a chance. You know, people are something like that, i.e. Monique.
Mm-hmm.
Monique has had a hard time since she did what she did.
Monet.
Yeah, remember the comedian Monique?
Yeah.
She had her. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. She had a hard time to get everything back.
Mm-hmm. Marlene, he maybe with check mark too. He maybe. Yeah, Monique, she went against the big folks. You know, she went against Oprah. And I'm like, girl, really? Now, that's not to say that what she was saying wasn't right. They wanted her to do with her own money. They wanted her to go around to different places and do promos and things like that. But that's what people do when they're in movies. They want them to go around and go to different radio stations, go to different malls, go here, go there, you know. And she was like, y'all not paying me to do that. That's not in my contract. I don't want to do that unless I get paid. And Steve Harvey was trying to tell her, but this is the way we play the game. I know it's not right, but this is what we do, you know, to get the work that we need.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just like, I'm not going along with that. And then she talked about the people like Oprah and the other people, you know, who was trying to get her to do it. And I'm like, oh no, girl, you can say what you don't want to do, but don't go against the hand that's feeding you or could feed you. You know. Let's see.
But she did get it though. I think she got everything back, didn't she?
Not everything. Oh, she'll never. Well, I ain't gonna say never. She would never. She haven't got anywhere near the acclaim and notoriety that she used to have because they won't give her the work.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. She's done a little bit. A little bit.
Be messing up with these big shooters, boy. Oprah is big though. She got that goofy money. What I want.
Robert said Monique is coming back. She's working with 50 Cent. Yeah, I heard that, and I hope it works out for her. 50 Cent is taking a chance working with her, so I have to give him much respect. 50 Cent got all them powers going on. I'm still watching
It's Power Now with Tommy Egan. It's called Force. It's called Power, but the name of it is Force, and it's about one of the guys in the show called Tommy Egan. Let's see. He messed up things for all Black people. You know, that tends to happen sometimes. I mean, you know what? I want to do some research and see if anything real negative like that has ever happened before. You know, on the Oscars or the Emmys or the Tonys, you know, the Grammys.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't never seen nothing like that on the Oscars or either heard about it. But maybe so. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw it, Glaive. My electricity went out. I think he may be punished by losing business deal. Yes, for sure. But I think he may come back. He will pay more off. Yeah, I think he will lose business deals, and I think people are going to be afraid to touch him for quite a bit. It is so good. Yes, it is. Love it. Yeah, I truly have. Okay, Marlene, we're going to help you go because I'm going to. Take care, sweetheart. All right, thanks everybody for coming on. Special thanks to Robert and Rico coming up on the panel. I enjoyed it. And you guys, make sure you get around. Rico comes on way more often than I do. He does his live, almost every day or maybe every other day, Rico?
Yeah, I'm gonna start taking at least one day off out of the week, but I'm still trying to figure that out.
Okay.
And I go live every day. I hate it, but
do you really?
I do. I really do hate going live. I only go live just to get push my watch time hours up because I'm not putting out no contents or nothing like that. So yeah, it's rough. I blame it all on Robert.
Why you blame Robert? Now you know, see, you and Robert would have never met if I hadn't told Robert, go check out Rico. You're going to laugh your butt off.
He needs to be a YouTuber.
Yeah. He would be fun, especially if he did a show like, there's this guy on YouTube called The Secretary of Shade. That's what I could see Robert doing, because Robert, he's throwing eclipses at people. And any kind of current affair, he could get on there and talk about it. And I just know it would be a lot of people in that live, including myself.
Mm-hmm.
I just know it.
And I'm one of them be saying, what are y'all talking about? It must be a TV show because I have no clue what y'all talking about.
What is this about? You Robert talking about you wanted to quit. Last night, Rico wanted to quit.
I wanted to quit because my heart is not in it no more. And on YouTube. And it really isn't though, but my family, my friends and them over here now, so they want to we're gonna sit down and have a meeting discuss my issues with YouTube.
Okay, Frank says Robert Rico was never gonna quit. Robert, last point. I don't mean to do it on purpose. Come on, Robert. Yes, you do. I'm talking about you don't mean to throw shade on people, and you know it when you throwing the shade. What you mean? You have to type it in there, and you don't know your fingers is moving. Frank says I can leave more than Rico. Oh, Lord. Stop talking about all this leave. If you ever get,
because his TikTok is better than his YouTube channel.
Okay. Yeah. You know what?
He's more comfortable over there.
Give me your TikTok handle, please.
Who?
Yup.
Oh, it's the same thing as Rico Bizarre Foods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My TikTok is Ms. Kim Savage. Y'all go ahead and
I have
sign
you
up.
over there
You
on
do?
TikTok. Mm.
Okay. I need to do more with that. So you're having a lot of fun with that, and you're getting a lot more
You
a lot
get
more people
more,
looking.
you get more views and everything. It's awesome. I love it. I love it.
Are people responding to you? Are they commenting?
Uh-huh. All the time.
So are you putting videos or are you doing live over there?
I'm doing reaction videos. And I know one of the big hitters on TikTok said, yeah, you just know exactly where to find the ones you know people is going to laugh at. I said, yeah, I do. I got a secret behind that.
Okay. I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna watch. Because man, I know that you and just your attitude and the way you are about things, you will make it even funnier from your reaction to looking.
I got some either Frank had did some reactions on me.
Okay.
I just be getting a kick out of it.
What's Frank TikTok? Is it the same?
Frank, what is your TikTok channel? I think it's Frank G.
Throw it in there, Frank.
Hold on, let me. Oh, you know what, Frank? Throw your TikTok channel.
Okay, there it is. G Frank.
Yeah, J Frank 50.
Okay. Frank, are you on Instagram? Are we connected on Instagram? Put your Instagram in here too if you are. Anybody got a TikTok in here that wants it to be seen on Instagram? Put it in there now. Oh, let me put in there what I know about it.
Hey, did Robert tell you he got a TikTok channel? He be sitting on the toilet.
What?
Yeah, he won't tell nobody. I don't know why that's a secret.
Robert, put your TikTok channel in here.
Nah, he don't. I'm messy. You know I'm crazy. Wait a minute. The thing here though, why what's her name? Boss lady don't have a TikTok. I would never understand that.
I don't know. She don't have so much. Every time you add something new to it, you know you have to work.
Oh, okay.
But she may, and she just may not have promoted it. Let me put my time. This is what I want you all to do for me, please.
You see him got 32K over there.
Okay. Y'all go over here to Facebook. Guess I should have put it there. And
I closed out my Facebook.
You closed it out? Okay.
The reason because I was getting too much stuff from over there, and I didn't know who half of these people was. I had to. My phone is quiet now.
Yeah, you don't have all of that bling, 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 bling.
No, that was driving me crazy. And plus, I don't work from home no more, so that's cool too.
There it is, you guys. And let's see.
I know you on Instagram. I got you on Instagram.
Right. So this is my store over there on Facebook, and so the more likes I get, the more people I believe Facebook is going to send my way, and it's just building, just building. I'm trying to build that up right now. All right, you guys, and if you are on Facebook and you have it, if you are, go ahead and follow me, and once you like, and then once you do that, drop down into the community tab and send some invites to your folks, all of them. You can send out 200 and maybe I'll get 10 likes. 10 people. It's hard. All right, you guys, thanks so much. I enjoyed this. Thanks again to Rico. Thank you so much to Robert and Frank and Lave and Juana and Marlene. And let me make sure I don't miss anybody. Did I miss anybody? I don't think.
You got Shannon.
It was here.
Wait a minute. What? No, Shannon wasn't over here.
I can't go back further. If I missed you, forgive me, but I just want to thank you all for coming in. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys around. The next time I'll probably see you guys this Monday right now. It'll be either on Frank, do you go live too? Because I've seen some of Frank's videos that I've commented on after I watched. Does Frank go live?
If we do, it'd be every blue moon. He don't already go live on his TikTok.
You say he doesn't, or he only goes live?
No, he don't. I think he said he stopped or something. Because he don't like the bull crap, I don't blame him.
So yeah, I'll probably see you guys, and it'll either be on Rico's live. Shannon may do a live on Wednesday, he may not. And then Marlene, I was looking for Marlene these past 2 Sundays, but she didn't have her live stream. So check out Marlene's channel too. Oh, Frank said I've been live.
Okay.
I guess not. Okay, you guys. Well, we'll see what happens with as far as his Oscar, his Academy Award, that little statue.
Okay.
What you say, Rico?
No, I was just Life with Marlene.
Oh, Marlene's main channel is Living Your Best Life.
Oh, okay. Then I know who she is. Miss Bougie.
Oh!
Okay.
I'm gonna take that and send that. You got a Miss Bougie.
All that time I'm up here saying that I thought that was her. Okay. She was
has
Living
Your Best Life. Okay, and she has Just Relax Now.
Yeah.
And she has one that you just saw in here. And she has one more too. I think it's Marlene Review.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't bring that name and that name together. Yeah, she knows she's wrong for that.
There's people that know me by Web Savvy Cafe, but they don't know that I'm also Miss Kim Savvy. It's funny too. It's funny because even when I'm in chat where you won't do it, but I could be in Shannon's chat or somebody else's chat, and I'll be in there as Miss Kim Savvy, $5 bling bar, and they'll say, "Hey, Web Savvy's in the house." But you'll say, "Hey Kim." Even when I'm coming in as Web Savvy, you say, "Hey Kim."
I got used to. I know who you are.
But they don't do that. Let's see. Frank says, "I am friends with you on Facebook." Okay, yay, Frank. Thank you. Go ahead and follow follow my my business page over there. And Frank, if you got any women, you too, y'all, Mother's Day is coming up. Buy some jewelry. Just buy some, even if you buy one piece, buy some jewelry.
Oh, okay.
Do
I
that.
never, you know what? I don't know what my aunt want. I told her, I said, I'm giving you money because I don't know what you want.
Well, that makes, if that's the case, then try to send her to my channel.
Okay, you know what? I will. Cause she like jewelry. So yeah, I definitely could do that.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, because I know if somebody told me like you gonna give me money or jewelry, I'm gonna say, just how much money? You know, because depending on the jewelry, I'm like, you gonna give me $100 or you know, you gonna let me you gonna give me jewelry? How much is the jewelry gonna be worth? You know? Because I'm trying to sell stuff like this, like, you know, for the people who want to do. Now, some people's mothers or aunts or whatever, they already have money for themselves, so they don't really want money. Right. But what if you bust out with something like this? You know what I'm saying? It's like, woo-wee. You know, then they can wear that to church, or they can, you know, be all, you know, showing off and everything like that.
Right.
So think about that.
Okay.
Robert says Mary versus BB and Oh, let me write that down. I'm gonna watch that. Mary versus BB and Fifi.
I don't know who that is.
I figured that. Those are gospel artists.
Oh, you know what? I forgot. Mary. Okay. Wow.
There it is right there. Mary. And then BB and Fifi. I love the both of them. So, hey, I can't wait to see that. Marlene came on late yesterday at 5:30. Okay. I do that all the time. It's respect thing. I got both. Thank you, Frank. Thank you for following me on that page. I appreciate it. And yeah, if you know anybody who is interested, you know, in beautiful, fabulous fashion jewelry, I don't call it costume jewelry because it's not cheap. We get it for a good price though, but it's nickel and lead free, and I wear it all the time. You know, I got my stuff on now. See y'all? See my little butterfly earrings?
Oh, that must nice.
Thank you. I got even silver and gold, and I got my ring on. I didn't wear a necklace because my top has it already in there.
Okay.
See?
That's nice.
Thank you, y'all. All right. Take care, everybody. Receive. What is Robert? Rico don't know music. Oh, Lord. Look what Robert said about you.
I ain't paying no attention to that old crazy man. I seen it when he put it in. Like, whatever. He might be right on something, but I listen to a lot of music. I tell you what, then I got you on Bach. You can't beat that. Bach in Spanish. Oh, and I forgot the other one.
I'm missing it. Are you talking about Johann Bach, the composer, or what are you talking about?
Bach, like Beethoven and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of that.
Oh, you know what? I like it too. I don't like it when it gets too extreme, but a lot of the names of it I don't know. Like I know if somebody it's called Gymnopedes or Gymnopedes. And I like that.
Or listen to Yanni.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's new age, right?
Yeah, he's new age. Yeah.
I like Yanni too. Okay, so we got something in common. I like that.
Yeah,
I like.
He gets me.
I like.
Music gets me in the right mood.
Yeah, I really like New Age, Yanni, you know. Yeah, and I like you ever hear this guy named Yo-Yo Ma?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yo-Yo Ma. Yo-Yo Ma.
I got 2 of the CDs.
See there, Robert?
I just like music. I don't have just one certain thing just to listen to. I don't like rap.
I used to like the type of rap when I was growing up that was nice and pleasant and about rhyming, but now not.
Now you can't understand none of it. I'm like, what in the hell is they say? I want to listen to that.
Look, Robert said that's the only thing common. How you know, Robert? We might have more in common. We do have a lot in common. We have YouTube. We like to laugh. We like to talk. We like to talk trash.
We all crazy at one point.
Yeah, so, we like to jump on Shannon. We like to get him.
Shannon and Robert.
He laughed. All right, I'm going for good. Robert, don't put not one more thing in this chat. Now watch. All right, you guys.
All right.
See you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thanks again for coming in. I enjoyed it, and we shall see what will happen in the saga of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith and Chris Rock. Will Will Smith be allowed to keep his Oscar? Will they be able to take it back from him if they choose to take it? Will Jada and Chris Rock talk to each other ever again? Will they be able to bury the hatchet? Who knows? Will Chris Rock file charges? Who knows? Only time will tell. Count it on 2 hands. I'll be listening. And you I know, Robert. I know. All right, you gotta look at. I'll be listening, and you don't even know it. Oh my God, Robert, you're a mess. Enjoy, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. God bless.